Once Jim is safe, I will come for you, Mengsk. And you won't have any hybrid to protect you.
The Swarm was once Amon's tool. He will seek to use us again.
I will prepare for his coming, but not until I'm done with Mengsk.
Of course, my queen.
Narod is dead and the hybrid lab is destroyed. I am the final loose end. I suppose you kill me now.
If you want to leave, I won't stop you.
Ha! Where would I go? Half man, half Zerg. A monster.
I understand. Believe me. Stay with the Swarm, and perhaps the way will become clear.
If nothing else, it will be interesting.
The Swarm moves. Isha, take the Leviathan up. We're leaving.
Kerrigan, you saw something in that lab. In Narod's mind.
I saw Amon. Older than the universe, more powerful than I can understand. And now he's alive again.
Then he shall fall before the Swarm, like all the rest.
We don't even know where he is. We must prepare for his coming, but I have a few scores to settle first.
At your orders, we will move our Leviathan into Dominion space and begin searching for the Terran ship Hyperion. You wish their help in finding the Terran Jim Raynor.
Valerian, we're picking up some kind of reading.
Warning. Psionic waveform detected. Scale. Unclassifiable.
Kerrigan, what happened to you? How?
There's no time. Listen carefully. Jim is alive and I can't find him. But you can. Hack the Dominion network and figure out where they're holding him.
How can we trust her? Valerian, if there's even a chance that Jim is alive, I'm going after him.
Hacking the Dominion security network will prove difficult.
Only one man can hack that network. Colonel Orlan. And he's being held prisoner by Mira Han.
The mercenary leader. Isn't she a friend of yours?
Not exactly. It's complicated. Let's just get this done.
Find him, Matt. We both owe it to him.
There will be much essence in those planets, but they are far. Let us land on a world and devour it.
Jim, I can't believe you're alive. I am coming for you.
We have arrived in Dominion space. Should we move on Core Hall?
Not yet. I have to deal with something first.
Will this give us some special advantage, my queen? Should Abathur be ready for new essence?
Silence, Isha. This is a personal matter. It will end badly, but I must see it through.
When I see the stars arrayed before me like this, I think of Earth. I remember its green hills.
You can't go home again.
I know. I have no place on Earth now.
I mean, I won't let you. Your return would be noticed by the government of Earth. They might consider another expedition to our little corner of space.
They will come back someday, you know.
I do, and I will be ready for them.
To hack the Dominion's restricted network, we need the best decryption expert out there. Colonel Orlan. Unfortunately, he's being held captive by Mira Han, one of the meanest and craziest mercenary leaders alive.
Mira Han, this is Prince Valerian. Do you read me?
Of course I do, Princess. I know you're working with Matthew. Put him on, please.
You forget yourself, mercenary.
Hello, Mira.
Matthew, you never write, you never call. It's almost like you don't care.
I'm here to ask for your help. You've got Colonel Orlan and we need him. He's the only man who can hack the Dominion's deep encryption network.
Well, I'd love to help. I just need the permission of James Raynor.
Jim's not here right now.
Oh dear. Then I'm afraid I cannot give you Colonel Orlan.
Look, Mira, we need Orlan to rescue Jim. Just hand him over.
A mercenary's reputation is all that she has, darling. I will not relinquish my prisoner to anyone but the client. Not even to someone with your devilish good looks and brooding intensity. Sorry.
We could destroy her operations in this asteroid field. That will get her attention.
We'll have to cripple her prime space station. She won't make it easy for us.
We need to set up our own base.
And one of Mira's fleet stations is nearby. We can take them out and set up our own station.
Sensors are showing the location of Mira's station now. We might as well get started.
Nice and easy. Keep your eyes open. Bring her around. Confirmed. Make it so.
Hey kids, the asteroids ahead are too dense to navigate. You'll have to do a short-range jump to get past them.
Coordinates locked. Course laid in.
Nice. Those short jumps are good for getting out of danger, too.
Keep your eyes open. Make it so. Communications online. Receiving transmission. Coordinates locked. Easy thrusters.
Mira's got a fighter patrol nearby. Too many for our main guns to take on all at once. But we can launch a sortie of our own TAC fighters. That'll even the odds.
Nice and easy.
Confirm visual on target. On him.
Bring her around.
Engage target.
Confirmed.
Those ordnance towers have long-range attacks that deal a lot of damage. Fortunately, our long-range Yamato cannon deals even more. Give her a spin on that tower.
Bring her around. Make it so. Course laid in. Nice and easy. Easy thrusters.
Multiple hostiles.
They're coming around! Coordinates locked. Nice and easy.
Nice work. We can salvage this base and have it start manufacturing automated fighters for us.
Every time it puts a fleet together, it'll send them against Mira's guys.
Can we just discuss this with her?
It doesn't work that way out here, Valerian.
Hey, mag mines. Those babies pack a punch. They come at you in a straight line, so you can dodge them, or even use jump to get out of their way.
Radio check, over. Make it so.
Mineral fields. We can harvest these for more resources.
Get those minerals and I can upgrade the Hyperion. Make her even tougher.
Confirmed.
Sensors show dense clusters of minerals nearby, but they're guarded by mag mines.
Coordinates locked.
Got a bead on it.
Nice and easy. Coordinates locked. Make it so. Bring her around. Keep your eyes open.
Sensors are picking up Kelmorian operations nearby. They've got some tough defenses.
And they've got a capital-class ship. We could always bypass them.
They might have some valuable resources or equipment.
Coordinates locked.
Jack squad's away. Confirm visual on target.
Keep your eyes open. Bring her around. Course laid in. Confirmed. Keep your eyes open.
That's a repair bot. If we grab it, I can instantly repair the Hyperion and replace lost TAC fighters.
Nice and easy.
Got a bead on it.
Make it so. Coordinates locked. Nice and easy. Make it so. Course laid in. Bring her around. Easy thrusters. Keep your eyes open. Order responding.
They came from behind!
Confirmed. Make it so. Easy thrusters.
Our systems are down! I'm on it!
They're coming visual on target. Requesting immediate support!
Bring her around. Make it so.
They had an electric field generator. This baby overloads enemy craft, disabling them for a little while.
Let's get it installed, Chief Engineer.
It's already online, Scooter. I do good work.
Scooter?
Course laid in. Nice and easy. Confirmed. Make it so. Bring her around. Coordinates locked. Keep your eyes open. Bring her around. Easy thrusters. Make it so. Nice and easy. Course laid in. Bring her around. Keep your eyes open. Confirmed. Easy thrusters. Course laid in. Coordinates locked.
Excellent. Sensors indicate we gathered all the minerals in this area.
Upgrade's finished. If you can name it, I made it better. Get more minerals and I'll do it again.
Coordinates locked. Course laid in. Make it so. Keep your eyes open. Confirmed. Bring her around. Easy thrusters. Bring her around. Coordinates locked. Make it so. Keep your eyes open. Course laid in. Confirmed. Nice and easy. Keep your eyes open.
Confirm visual on target.
Course laid in.
Oh, Matthew, I hate it when we fight.
Do you two have some kind of strange history?
Don't encourage her.
Target acquired. Roger that, Hyperion. On the way.
Keep your eyes open. Bring her around.
Visual on target.
Course laid in. Easy thrusters. Make it so.
Engage target. Confirm visual on target. On the prowl. Multiple
Nice and
hostiles.
easy.
Target acquired. Got a bead on it.
Nice work. Let's keep pushing forward.
Matthew, that was very rude. Fully automated bases are quite expensive.
Coordinates locked. Bring her around. Course laid in. Make it so.
Multiple hostiles.
Easy thrusters. Nice and easy. Coordinates locked. Keep your eyes open. Course laid in. Confirmed. Nice and easy. Bring her around. Confirmed. Easy thrusters. Make it so. Coordinates locked. Keep your eyes open. Easy thrusters. Make it so. Nice and easy.
Multiple hostiles. Got a bead on it.
Course laid in. Confirmed. Course laid in. Keep your eyes open. Coordinates locked.
Hey, the Hyperion's even stronger now. Yeah, you can thank me later.
Bring her around. Course laid in. Confirmed. Bring her around. Easy thrusters. Make it so. Nice and easy. Make it so.
Multiple hostiles. Engage target.
Coordinates locked. Keep your eyes open.
Your forces are under attack.
Bring her around. Confirmed. Awaiting confirmation. Easy thrusters.
Got a bead on it. Visual on target.
Make it so. Course laid in. Coordinates locked. Keep your eyes open. Coordinates locked. Bring her around. Confirmed. Easy thrusters. Nice and easy. Easy thrusters. Course laid in. Bring her around. Make it so.
Engage target. Confirm visual on target. Target acquired.
Confirmed.
We're winning. Keep moving forward.
Make it so. Coordinates locked. Course laid in. Keep your eyes open.
Target acquired.
Easy thrusters. Bring her around. Nice and easy. Coordinates locked. Keep your eyes open. Course laid in. Make it so. Confirmed. Keep your eyes open.
I think that's all the minerals around here.
All right, she's all upgraded. I don't think we can squeeze any more out of her.
Make it so. Bring her around. Course laid in. Coordinates locked.
What is it?
Awaiting confirmation. Make it so. Easy thrusters. Keep your eyes open. Course laid in. Bring her around. Nice and easy.
Matthew, you stole all my minerals.
Coordinates locked. Make it so. Bring her around. Keep your eyes open. Awaiting confirmation. Confirmed. Easy thrusters. Coordinates locked. Course laid in. Nice and easy. Course laid in. Make it so.
Engage target. Guaranteed visual on target.
Confirmed.
They're coming around! They're coming around!
Easy
Got a
thrusters.
bead on it.
Matthew, don't think I will make this easy on you.
When have you ever made anything easy on me?
I always thought you like it rough.
Engage acquired.
Nice and easy.
Confirm visual on target.
Course laid in. Make it so. Keep your eyes open. Coordinates locked. Confirmed.
Target acquired.
Easy thrusters.
Roger that, Hyperion. On the way.
Bring her around. Make it so. Nice and easy.
Got a bead on it. Engage. Visual on target. Got a bead.
Your forces are under attack.
Course laid in. Easy thrusters.
Roger that, Hyperion. On the way.
Keep your eyes.
Just surrender, Matthew. I'll be nice to you, I promise.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Do not test my patience, Matthew.
You brought this on yourself, Mira. I wanted to play nice.
Nice and easy. Course laid in. Make it. Coordinates locked.
They're coming around! They're coming around!
Easy thrusters. Confirmed.
Stop! Matthew, you've destroyed my base and captured my heart all over again.
She is very strange.
Please, can we just take Colonel Orlan and go? Right now.
I'm sending that disreputable fellow to you in his shuttle.
You people are all crazy. Why would I help you?
We could send you back to Mirahan.
Then tell me what you need.
I must rebuild Mira's marauders thanks to you, Matthew. But I will see you again.
Not too soon, I hope.
And I thought Dominion politics were vicious.
Broodmother Noctul has contacted us. She speaks for the remaining Broodmothers, not under your control. They feel your power, and they wish to return to the swarm.
Broodmothers, hear me. I am sending you the location of our enemies across the sector. Destroy them. Burn their strongholds in my name. Then, you shall be one with the swarm.
We shall do this, my queen. With their return, the swarm will be whole. You are very near to your victory.
There will be no essence here. I cannot collect if there is none.
We are here because our queen orders it. Do not dare question.
I follow for essence.
You must learn obedience, Primal.
Yes, come to me. I will collect your essence now.
Enough! Zagara, do not speak for me. Tahaka, do not collect from my swarm.
I dislike space. It is cold and empty. Give me a turgid wet hatchery.
The swarm is gathering.
Have you found anything?
Colonel Orlan is hacking into the Dominion net right now.
Tell him he's got 1 hour.
I won't do that, Kerrigan.
You're already in over your head. Don't make it worse.
If the Dominion sense our intrusion, they'll move Jim or kill him. I am not going to risk failure because you are impatient. So save your threats.
You've done some growing up since your Moja.
Zerg are not the only ones who adapt.
Very well. I will wait for your expert to do his work.
The Broodmothers dislike working with Terrans.
They were necessary to my plans.
They are asking if we may destroy the Terrans, now that they are no longer useful.
Tell them the Terrans are not to be harmed. It is my will.
I will tell them, my queen.
Not the sort of spacecraft I am used to, but it is good to be aloft once more.
Is it possible for the swarm to hack into the Dominion's network?
Terran systems inelegant. Problem with interchange. Many factors obstruct request. Biology, language.
So our thoughts are too different for anything beyond simple transmissions.
Accurate. Zerg processes complex. Incompatible with Terran machinery.
Then it's up to Valerian now. Time to contact Valerian and Horner. I have to know where Jim is.
Kerrigan, we found him.
Where?
He's being held on the Moros, a mobile prison ship that jumps every hour to a randomized set of coordinates. There's no way to predict where it will jump next.
They've got to resupply sometime.
Exactly. We know the ship will be at the Atlas station for 32 minutes tomorrow.
Atlas will send a tanker out to the Moros, but when the fueling's done, it's gone. We're going to use Ghost to infiltrate.
No, you've done your part. I'll handle this myself.
Be careful, Kerrigan. This place makes New Folsom look like a nursery.
I'm in.
Our sensors are tracking you. I'll relay any tactical information I can. Be careful, Kerrigan. My father will have made every precaution to ensure no one reaches Commander Raynor.
He's not prepared for me. Yes. We adapt.
The hell was that?
The swarm conquers all. No time like the present. Your queen listens. I am the...
Hit the alarm!
The platform retracted. We're going around. The swarm...
Brave soldiers of the Dominion. This craft is under attack by the Queen of Blades. You know what to do, men.
Make your peace. Our conquest continues. We adapt. What is it this time? The swarm conquers all. I am the swarm. No time like the present. Our conquest continues. We adapt. Yes. Make your peace. Boldly. They're bringing out the big guns. No time like the present.
Kerrigan, they've sealed the primary bulkhead. You're going to have to break through.
Make your peace. My swarm, guard me while I take care of this.
The swarm answers your call.
She's breaking into maximum security. Stop her now!
Bravo engaging. Send backup.
Heavy weapons are moving in. Be careful.
Minions, defend our queen.
Retribution will be mine.
Your command. For the swarm.
What is it this time? This world is mine.
Awaiting direction.
Kerrigan, it's Horner. The security station near you holds the ship's prisoner log. If you can, grab it. We'll figure out the rest after Jim's safe.
Make your peace. I am the swarm. We adapt. Our conquest continues.
Kerrigan, there's a large number of guards nearby.
If I implant virophages here, the infested will tear into those defenses.
It's your call.
We adapt. We are without limit. Our conquest continues. This world is mine.
Our allies are in combat. Our forces are under attack.
Make your peace. We are without limit.
Our allies are in combat.
This world is mine.
Our allies are in combat.
We are without limit. We are without limit.
Somebody come?
Boldly. Our conquest continues.
This isn't happening. Destroy the coupling! Jettison the prison deck!
You heard the man. Blast it. We're cutting the prisoners loose.
Make your peace.
Our forces are under attack.
Coupling's taking heavy damage.
Kerrigan, I did not think you would be so foolish as to come here. And now, your actions will lead to the death of all these brave men.
What did he just say?
They are all heroes, willing to sacrifice their lives in order to end your miserable existence. You and James Raynor can burn together.
Kerrigan, we just watched the bridge explode. The Moros is tearing itself apart. You have to save Jim. We're running out of time.
Make your peace. What is it this time? No time.
Fire, you idiots!
I am the swarm. Boldly. This world is mine.
Oh, screw this! Run!
Swarm conquers all.
Where do we go? The whole side of the ship is gone.
Smoke.
Enough of this. Tear down that gate. Retribution will be mine. The swarm conquers all.
Get to the escape pods! Go! Go! Go!
This is the prison deck. There aren't any escape pods.
I am the swarm.
I ain't waiting to die! Waste these pigs!
Our forces are under attack.
No time like the present. The swarm conquers all. This world is...
Death from above!
Make your peace. Readapt. Boldly. No time like the...
Move! Move! We got Zerg on our asses!
Conquest continues. We are without limit. I am the swarm. This world is mine. Make your peace. Minsk will suffer. The swarm conquers all. Porter, I've got your data.
Roger that. Thank you, Kerrigan.
Let us in, you bastards!
The Terran vessel is falling apart. You must hurry, my queen.
Retribution. Our conquest continues.
This is it! If we going down, we taking these ugly critters with us!
Retribution on your mind. Speak. Zagara, have the Leviathan stabilize this section of the ship.
It is done.
Hold on, Jim. I'm almost there. To get you out.
What have you done?
What I had to.
Tell that to Phoenix. Tell it to the millions you butchered.
You swore you'd kill the Queen of Blades. You were the only one who ever believed in me. Do you still believe in me? I love you, Jim. Never forget it.
We're done.
You have unselected abilities, my queen. You can review them within your chamber. My queen, you radiate with power. Your ultimate abilities have awakened. My queen, your mind is closed to me, to the entire swarm. I do not understand.
Kerrigan, what happened? Is Raynor alive?
There are no words.
Jim is doing well. He's in the med bay, but I don't think he wants to talk to anyone.
I'm here to talk to you, Valerian. You know I am going to Core Hall now, correct?
I do. You plan to kill my father.
He's had this coming for a long time. I need to know where you stand.
I stand for my people. I've accepted that my father is beyond redemption, and must be removed from power.
I'm glad we understand each other.
Swarm not evolving here. Lack of evolution deadly. Swarm host strain ready for augmentation. Discovered creature with beneficial sequences. Allow swarm host to produce flying locusts. Must consume. Acquire essence. Improve swarm. Planet Cruxus 3, New Babylon. Essence found in Dominion territory. Native insectoid species. Essence contains sequences for swarm host strand. Acquire essence from nest. Will allow swarm host to produce flying locust.
And the Dominions provided the perfect targets.
Terran forces obstructing route. Eliminate to proceed. Augmenting swarm host sequences. New strain, Carrion. Produces locust capable of flight.
Begin the assault. Root here and lay waste to the nuclear silo. One silo down. Move forward. We're going after the second.
Terran ground forces interfering. Utilize Carrion strain. Aerial superiority.
Our forces are under attack.
silos destroyed. Swarm invasion will continue unhindered. Preparing for next test. Planet Ignis. Broodmother recently killed. Brood in danger. Local organism, Ashworm, destroying swarm brood. Tunnels through crust. Escapes quickly. Elusive. Essence useful for swarm host augmentation. Take sequences.
The Ashworm, begin the attack.
Organism tunneled into crust. Escaped to new location. Hunt down. Essence collected. Spinning trait into swarm host strand. Creeper strain. Tunnels through planet's crust. Appears at location of choice. Hatchery under attack. Swarm hosts must deep tunnel. Defend hive cluster. Secondary hive cluster under attack. Defend. Secondary hive cluster under attack. Defend. Hive clusters defended successfully. Dominion dead. Must prepare swarm host sequences for integration. Returning to evolution pit. Sequences ready for integration. Await decision. strain.
Inform the broodmothers. The swarm moves on Core Hall. At last, Mengsk will suffer for his crimes.
I'm going to Core Hall. It's time.
Why are you telling us this, Kerrigan?
There will be ruin, destruction. Millions can die amid the chaos. Valerian, your people will need a leader.
You're right, Kerrigan. They will. If I'm to be that leader, I'll ask only one thing of you. Bring your swarm down outside the city. That will give us time to evacuate.
Core Hall is going to be the most difficult battle of my life, and you're asking me to make it harder.
I am.
I was wrong about you, Valerian. You're not like your father. I'll give you your chance. Make the most of it.